People often think crochet is simply yarn and a hook, but the truth is far bigger. Crochet is a traditional craft, a modern art form, a practical skill, and an emotional story all woven into one. It transforms not only the objects it creates, but also the spaces those objects enter. Today, crochet is one of the most versatile, sustainable, and educationally rich forms of home decor. And to truly understand its value, we need to explore its history, its craftsmanship, its structure, and its care. Let's begin at the core of what crochet really is. Crochet, unlike knitting, uses a single hook to form loops and stitches from yarn. There are no machines in the world that can replicate true hand crochet. It must be made by human hands. That alone makes it unique in the decor industry. A crochet piece carries the signature, rhythm, and touch of the person who created it. Every stitch is a decision. Every pattern is the result of logical planning, mathematical repetition, and creative thought. Crochet is often mistaken for something old-fashioned, but the craft has evolved dramatically. Today, crochet is used to make modern pillow covers, elegant wall hangings, chunky blankets, table runners, plant holders, lampshades, rugs, baskets, and even furniture covers. Interior designers use crochet to bring texture and softness into spaces that feel sterile or flat. The structure of crochet creates shadows and layers that bring dimension to any room. To understand why crochet adds such richness to decor, let's look at the science behind it. Every crochet stitch forms a loop that interlocks with the next. This creates elasticity, durability, and structure. A single crochet stitch is compact and strong. A double crochet stitch is taller, looser, and great for drape. A puff stitch adds dimension. A shell stitch creates waves. A granny square combines geometry with color theory. These aren't just random patterns, they're engineering. Crochet is essentially the process of building fabric architecture, one loop at a time. This is why crochet decor stands out against machine-made items. Mass-produced items focus on uniformity. Crochet pieces focus on detail. The stitches have personality. The texture is visible even from across the room. And when you touch crochet, you instantly feel the difference. It's warmer, thicker, and more inviting. But the educational value of crochet goes deeper than the craft. It teaches patience, mindfulness, mathematical thinking, and problem solving. Every crocheter needs to count stitches, repeat sequences, read patterns, adjust tension, and select appropriate materials. Yarn thickness, fiber type, hook size, and stitch choice all determine the final outcome. That complexity is what makes crochet both a hobby and a skill. However, many people still hesitate to introduce crochet into their homes because of misconceptions. Some worry that crochet is too fragile, too delicate, or too high maintenance. Others assume it will unravel easily or stretch out. But when created with the right yarn and handled properly, crochet decor can last longer than many fabrics bought at stores. Let's break down how crochet durability actually works. Crochet stitches interlock tightly, making the structure strong and compact. If you use cotton yarn, you get a sturdy piece perfect for table mats, washcloths, or plant holders. Acrylic yarn provides warmth and flexibility, great for blankets and pillow covers. Wool yarn offers natural insulation and softness. Blended fibers combine the strengths of multiple materials. Understanding yarn types is an important part of choosing crochet decor. Cotton is strong, breathable, and resistant to stretching. Acrylic is affordable, color-safe, and lightweight. Wool is warm, moisture-resistant, and naturally temperature-regulating. Bamboo yarn is eco-friendly, smooth, and great for modern decor. Jute and twine provide rustic, textured looks for baskets and rugs. When artists choose yarn, they're not just picking colors, they're selecting how the final piece will behave. This level of knowledge makes crochet one of the most educational textile skills. Now, let's talk about care, because proper maintenance is part of what keeps crochet beautiful for years. The #1 rule is simple: treat crochet like fabric art. Machine washing may be possible for some yarns, but hand washing is always best for preserving shape and texture. Use cool water and mild soap. Harsh chemicals strip fibers of strength and color. Never wring or twist, press water out gently. To dry, lay the piece flat on a clean towel. Hanging causes stretching, especially for larger items like blankets or wall hangings. To remove dust from decor pieces such as doilies, runners, and wall art, use a soft brush or lint roller. For wrinkles, a handheld steamer works perfectly when held at a safe distance. Crochet doesn't require much maintenance, just respect and gentle handling. When storing crochet decor, use cotton or linen bags. Natural fiber bags allow air circulation and keep your pieces fresh. Avoid plastic bags. They trap moisture, which can cause odors or mildew. Proper storage ensures that your crochet pieces age gracefully rather than deteriorate. Crochet decor doesn't degrade quickly. In fact, with every year, the fibers soften and the stitches settle into their shape more comfortably. A well-cared-for crochet item can last decades. Many families pass them down across generations. That longevity is part of the educational message. Crochet teaches responsibility, care, and appreciation for handmade craftsmanship. To understand crochet's deeper value, consider Clara again, the woman who bought her first crochet wall hanging. Over the years, she learned more about the craft. She discovered how different stitch types create different effects. She learned about fiber care, color combinations, and proper storage. She began collecting pieces, blankets for winter, pillow covers for her living room, basket organizers for her shelves. Each piece added something meaningful to her home, something she couldn't buy from a department store. But more importantly, Clara learned something about the emotional education crochet brings. Every time she touched a crochet piece, she was reminded of the hands that made it. Crochet isn't anonymous. It carries someone's time, creativity, and attention. It's handcrafted humanity. Crochet decor also teaches sustainability. Most crochet items are made slowly and carefully, not mass-produced in factories. Many crocheters choose natural, eco-friendly yarns. Others repurpose leftover yarn to reduce waste. Crochet supports slower, more thoughtful living, choosing quality over quantity. There's also cultural education embedded in crochet. Around the world, different communities have their own patterns, techniques, and traditions. Irish lace, African motif blankets, Japanese amigurumi, Brazilian lace table runners. Each carries stories, history, and symbolism. When you bring crochet decor into your home, you're bringing a piece of global craftsmanship with you. Crochet's educational value also includes color theory. Combining yarn colors requires understanding contrast, harmony, balance, and visual weight. The shades you choose can brighten a room, soften a space, or create a focal point. A crocheter must think like an artist. Stitch patterns teach geometry.